Yo, what's going on, y'all?
Good morning.
Good morning.
What's this, episode 126?
Yes.
Wow, we getting up there. All right, so,
The crash.
unfortunate news. We had a crash in L.A. off of, it was on La Brea and Slauson. Young lady nurse, she took out about 6 people. Very sad. Shout out to those who passed, their loved ones. So I think she got 6 counts?
Yeah, 6 counts of murder and 5 counts of vehicular manslaughter.
So she's facing 90 years
90
to life.
years.
Man, I don't know what was going on with this young lady. Why? I'm sorry, but prayers to her. Prayers out to the families and everything. But yeah, she might do some time.
And they always hit you with that 90 years. Like, it's forever. That's the rest of your life. 90 years.
Oh well, you can't. I mean, 90, so you can. You won't be able to.
You're not getting out. Yeah. Just tell them you're not getting out.
Ever.
Yeah, she got. I think she got bail denied. I think they're going to try to appeal that. But just like Jason said, prayers to the families.
Yeah, what's up, Shonda? Yeah, Shonda brought up a good point with the 13 crashes. Like, how do you still have your license at this point?
Yeah.
Can your license get revoked for too many accidents?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Because every
I don't
time
think I've ever heard of that.
So look, it works like this. Every time you get a DUI or a ticket or any type of infraction, you get points. Once you accumulate so many points,
Okay.
you
A DUI I get, but I'm like fender bender.
But crashes,
it's all points.
Yes.
Dang.
Yeah, so like if
I
you
don't
go
think
out
I've just
there,
never known anybody to do that.
That's
if you go out there and you just smacking stuff every time you get behind the wheel, they're gonna take it.
So
this remind me. I don't know if I came on air last year around this time, and that crash that happened on Florence and Centinela, and I was there. I saw the whole thing. Man, scared the bejesus out of me.
Similar to that, huh?
Yeah, I mean this was way worse.
Right.
But it still
So
was.
how many times can you crash then? Did you have a valid license?
You can't crash that many times, bro.
So then
but then there's loopholes because like you might have say you live in Chicago or something, for example, and then you get your license taken there. You can go to another state real quick and get a license. And if the states don't communicate or anything, then you back driving.
Facts.
So
Facts.
That could be a little loophole that they might have to look at, after something like this happens. Because if you're really driving like that, yeah, it's crazy.
I do want to say this though.
And
a lot of
somebody
people,
just said on my bad. Yeah, they said she wasn't drunk either. So I don't. Yeah, go ahead, Shima. I'm sorry.
A lot of people were speculating, basically saying that she was emotional driving. But I just want to say a message: if you are upset, don't drive.
If you upset,
drive.
if you sleepy, if you laughing a little too hard,
So
she
was mad all the other 13 times too? Nah, she just can't drive.
I don't know.
Either anger problems
it was
or
something else. Sure enough, 13. That's a
Yeah,
lot.
we
But
don't
it
know.
was something else.
So you either got anger issues or you just really can't drive.
Nah,
Could be both.
When you look at the video, man, like she didn't step on the brakes. In the
I
article,
can't even watch it
said that like she was trying to speed through a red light. They were speculating, but I looked at it and it was the intersection was filled both ways with traffic. So something had to be going on that just don't make sense. You didn't even step on the brakes.
Yeah,
Man.
I don't.
That's like either you suicidal or you was unconscious or it don't make sense.
Makes you
It
want
does
to
not.
proceed with caution across an intersection, even on a green light.
Oh yeah.
Still looking.
I got an accident where I was kind of T-boned at a four-way stop before, and it took me years to not really I had a flashback every time I would go in the intersection. You know what I mean?
I got to interject with that too, because when I was fresh out of high school, Hawthorne and 120th, right? It was raining, lights was out. So you know how you play that stop and go? Oh my God, man, I got smacked.
Yeah.
And it was so cold. I waited. I let people go like 2-3 times before I even went. And then I proceeded with caution. I'm driving like real slow. And the next thing out of nowhere, a van come. And I'm like, I got hit so hard, my car spun around and hit them back. I was like, God. Yeah, so now if it's a light is out, I'll go. If I can see it, I'll go around that. I don't even, no, I'm not going through it.
Yeah, people, they didn't have a chance too when I saw the video.
No,
they didn't have a chance. They didn't, and I feel horrible because most of the people were young.
Yeah.
Most of the people's parents were like teenagers and babies, children. You know, so that's one of the things that's really heartbreaking for this whole situation. So sorry to start the morning off like that.
Yeah.
My boy Brian, his dad said, because called Brian was like, cussing hysterically. He's like, what's wrong with you? He was like, man, that car missed me by literally like a second. Like,
that's
so
crazy.
he almost got hit.
That you just appreciate like life and think about the things you don't really think about all the time, which is just like every day you made it. You're breathing, you here.
Drive slow, homie. Drive slow. Let people see you in your car. Just cruise.
We got to move on.
Gotta move on. So Kevin Gates, this is hilarious. I think Shima, she said, is it respectful just because you say respectfully? Because he said he wanted to do a lot of stuff to Beyonce.
Kevin Gates says he wants to smash Beyonce.
Respectfully.
I don't, like that's something, that's barbershop talk, And I mean, I know this podcast, this is, we're in a barbershop salon, that's something you just keep around, you say amongst, your friends or something, but to publicly say that, like, that.
If I was Jay-Z, I'm tripping.
I'm just saying.
I'm not going to feel happy about that. Like,
I'm putting out a diss record.
Jay-Z.
Hey, listen, if you feel the need to say respectfully, you probably already know it's disrespectful.
That's disrespectful, man. That's that man's wife.
Man, that's...
These dudes be getting way too carried away with a rap lyric. I'll whip your ass behind a rap lyric if I'm a rapper. You're not going to keep throwing it on the lyric.
You said if I'm a rapper, if I'm a rapper in that game, we give they give each other a lot of passes for some borderline, stuff they be saying. You know what I mean? Like they always under the guise of it's art and I
it's
speak my
art,
mind.
And whooping ass is art too.
Yeah, you disrespectful.
Don't say nothing about my wife.
Listen,
keep my wife name out your mouth. Niggas got other wives and
demonetized.
People got people wives in their mouth too much these days, man.
I knew it was coming.
They gotta chill. Somebody else got something slick to say about somebody's wife.
Lynden, we was almost there.
It's like,
you let it out.
It's trolling of the highest order. And it's like, man, you're just being disrespectful, man.
Yeah.
Like
I don't
period.
agree with that.
He said that he wanted to basically say what everybody else was thinking. He's saying what everybody else is thinking.
But that's disrespect.
Yeah. Just
like
think it.
You could think something.
Just think it.
You might not be in control of your thoughts all the time. You know what I'm saying? But to act on it, that's what makes it disrespectful. And just because you say respectfully,
that's still
I think it changes it because he can run into Jay-Z somewhere. Like you're in the same world as far as
you're not worried about that.
Celebrities and stuff goes. You can. I just feel like when it's a regular person like us saying it is different. We're not running into them probably. You know what I'm saying? So we can say what we want. We don't know him. Like I'm sure he know people that know her or know him.
Right.
So.
No, I feel what you're saying. It's a chance that I could be right in front of you, and then have to. Hey, what was that you were saying about my wife? And then it's like,
right,
it was weird energy.
I mean, and that's his wife.
They in the same world.
That's his wife. So I don't know. Moving right along, bro.
Man, did y'all see the Drink Champs with Irv?
I need to check it out.
Gotti. Oh my
God. I got this clip where he was a little soft about Ashanti and
I keep seeing that clip. What's that?
Nah, it's not a little. Me and Shima watched this thing. Hey, this guy, man, he is butthurt over Ashanti. Like
over them now doing that little show together, or when they was back
he's still tripping, man.
How they not even together?
20 years ago. He was.
He just brought her out on stage too. Nelly did.
Yeah,
just like the other day.
The day after that happened.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm saying I keep seeing all these clips.
Wait a minute. So Nelly brung out Ashanti after the drink chat.
Just the other day.
Oh wow, yeah.
Man, he told the story. He was salty, bro. He said, "You want to know how I found out she left me?" Like, he said, "Tell the story." So he said he was watching, I believe it was a Sixers game, and he said the crowd was going crazy, and they zoomed in. It was
I saw that.
This is why they're going crazy. And Nelly was walking into the stadium with Ashanti.
So I didn't even know they was together. I mean, I knew Nelly and Ashanti were. I didn't know Irv.
She kind of doesn't claim it.
Oh,
It's crazy though, and even Ja Rule, because Ja Rule was there, but we got to watch that today later on. The interview was hilarious, but Ja Rule was saying you got to chill because he was calling her all types of
B-bombs,
all type of.
So let me get this straight. We're gonna watch it today.
Yeah.
So I guess Irv and Ashanti was what a half-ass item or something. Possibly.
He was like, man, that was my.
He wasn't
boo.
under that impression.
He was like,
under
that's
the
my
impression
boo.
that it was more.
Well, you know.
And he was like, but you know what? Hey, they brought up the realest point. Nori said, remember, she was 21, like you always was young, and you was fighting the Fed's case for the rest of your life.
Yeah, and he was over there, EI, nigga, down. He was popping. Ball fade, you ain't had no hair, nigga.
Oh, here we go.
Demonetized.
Why is he tripping, man? It's 20 years ago. Shut up. That's a long time ago, bruh. Go make a new record or something.
The interview was.
Thank you, Shonda. See?
Oh, he was too.
This is
He cleared that up. He said,
and
he said he was not married when he was getting with Ashanti.
Look.
He said he was already separated from his wife.
Man, you still married. Separated, but is still married.
I'm just saying.
Was it
in other
divorced?
words, she didn't break up their situation, is what he was saying.
However,
But
you
besides
can't
that,
get mad. You can't get mad at a
You just
woman.
got to check it out because even when they would go to another topic, somehow you get back to Ashanti.
I mean, I hate to say
And
that.
then look, and at one point, Nori's like, "So you don't be checking out her gram?" He's like, "Nah." Nori was like,
I do. Woo! Hey, Ashanti, call me.
He's like, come on,
Jesus,
man.
You are. Man, y'all.
Yeah.
Man,
Nah,
yo,
he
bad Irv
needs to
Gotti,
stop
'cause
tripping.
she is fine on them. On that
Especially
IG.
if he was going
It's
through
just-
a
it's just
divorce
Hey,
or
you been
something,
checking-
and she
entertaining damn interview,
Lynden,
man.
you be
gotta
checking it
check
out?
it out.
nah.
I mean, how long
What?
you gonna be
Oh,
hurt though? You know,
bro.
it's like, come on.
I don't,
Wait. Lynden, you gotta check out her.
I don't like
it's-
Ashanti.
What? Oh my gosh, she's awesome.
I think it's ego though too, because you got to think, man. You got all this money, you can probably get anything you want, but you
That's
can't.
probably
You
what it
can't
was,
get
ego.
this woman that you want, and she don't want you. Clearly, right? She don't even want to have nothing to do with Murder Inc. They said she denied the interview. She didn't. They did a BET special. She don't want to have nothing to do with that. So she's like, I'm out. Like, I don't have nothing to do with this. But we're gonna watch him. It's kind of a long interview, but it's hilarious. All right, moving on.
Whoa.
Rent. Rent is still too damn high.
The rent is too high.
Okay,
In 2022.
go on.
To rent a 2-bedroom apartment in,
In
California, a full-time worker would need to make an average hourly pay of $39.01 and work full-time.
Right.
San Diego, $42.92, $44.69 in Orange County, $39.31 in Los Angeles area.
Yeah, and that's not minimum wage.
Not.
So we have Houston. We have a problem.
They said on average you would have to work 2 to 3 full-time jobs because of the minimum wage deficit. So,
That's crazy, bro.
yeah.
And that's just like when you think about how much money
My
that
thing is how
that's a few jobs, and that's just for a 2-bedroom.
Right.
Facts.
And you know that's
so
why you
that's
see
just
these.
for a 2-bedroom. How you gonna eat? How you gonna take care of your kids? Because of course, if you got 2 bedrooms, it's gonna be for somebody else, and not gonna just be for a.
And don't want a dog. What was that? How much it said?
They said
$320.
washer, dryer, and a dog. That's gonna hit you about $3,250.
In Cali,
Facts.
Right.
a washer, dryer,
Food
and
is a
dog.
cool.
Yeah, because you gotta pay
Rack
extra. You
plus.
gotta pay extra for animals. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, that's crazy.
So it just go to show you that the stuff is like so unaffordable right now in
Yep.
California. That now there are some areas that said like Bakersfield is you can get by with like $20 an hour, and in Fresno I think it's like 21.
Well, who wants to
This
stay
place is
in
around here though for
Bakersfield?
like two.
It's affordable
They
though,
said
man.
the cheapest place is Central California, where you can get probably
More bang for your
between-
buck.
Right.
But everywhere else, you gotta, you know. And the thing is, like when you look at the average incomes in California, it doesn't match at all.
No, it don't.
Mm-hmm.
So you got that deficit. But that's why, you know, we always talk about that's why people have so many hustles, and they also have their businesses that they run in. And
Right.
they might have a 9 to 5, and then they're getting to the bag because they have to. You got to do that. Everybody I know in Kelly, if you're doing anything, you got
I'm
a
about
side
to start
hustle.
slanging.
Sidebar.
So here you go. All right.
Speaking of getting to the
I'm
bag.
about to get on.
You about to start slinging.
I'm about to start slanging.
Go right ahead.
Speaking of the bag, sidebar, Earn Your Leisure had Invest Fest this past weekend in Atlanta. Just want to give a shout out to Earn Your Leisure and them being very successful. We need to check them out again, y'all.
Yeah.
Next subject.
Next subject.
This is a perfect segue. An ordinance will appear on the 2024 ballots that will require hotels to open vacant rooms to homeless people. This is in Los Angeles.
I'm not
So if
with
you
it.
have a vacant
No.
room, you have a hotel,
No,
you might
Yeah.
have to open those doors up.
no.
Wait, there's
Yeah.
a hotel union supporting this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
You wanna know why?
it's
Because
getting mixed
they-
reviews. So I don't know.
I'm
Come on.
pretty sure they're getting.
They getting kickbacks.
Yeah, they're getting kickback.
Of course.
I'm not gonna want. Look,
Absolutely.
I don't think there should be any homeless people on the street. LA's making too much money. However, I do not want to pay for a room that a homeless person just finished coming out of the day before.
You think they would have the same rooms would be available?
Yeah. It said a
Man.
vacant. That means it's not
Check
sold
this
out.
out.
So if
There's
it's sold
already-
out,
there's already straight up bed bugs. That's no.
scabies.
Yeah,
pox.
no. And they just what was it? Inside Edition just did a recent
They don't even clean the rooms.
article about not cleaning the rooms. Hell no. What? I'm not for it.
And I will say this: that's not even a good solution.
No, it's
to the
not.
problems, because why are people homeless to begin with? Right? Look how much we're talking about rent is. Look how low the wages are. Look at our education gap we have. So
Look at
giving
the mental
somebody
health system. Look
Yeah,
at drug
the-
rehabilitation programs. It's a mess.
giving
Yes.
somebody a room, that's just to help the hotels, which they already, going back to the Airbnb situation when that took off, they already was hurting. So I feel like this is a way to help the hotels at the end
So
of the
they're
day
about
make
to get
money. 'Cause
subsidized.
you
The
notice
same
they
millionaires
said
are getting ready to get subsidized.
if you have a
Okay.
vacancy. So that's saying, oh, if you have a room that you didn't sell or rent out, we got you. We're going to pay for you, and you let a homeless
Yeah.
person in there. But what is it? How does that help the homeless person in the long run? It don't.
It don't.
And then it's going to cause,
And you
I
got
see it's
customers
causing
that's
more
going to be
issues.
dissatisfied.
Yeah. So, and then do you have to disclose that?
What?
Like,
Yeah, I'm sure. You can ask. We know now.
yeah, but I'm just
Who
saying
up
this.
in here?
Yeah,
Man,
I want my room clean right
that
now.
ain't that Ralph, yo.
hotels don't even clean.
Oh, y'all gonna go to them
me-
hotels still.
But to me, that's just like a backdoor deal, because how do you even prove that somebody stayed there? They can be getting the subsidy without even providing the rooms. You know what I mean? For real. So
That
it's like,
part.
come on now. It's
Hey.
so much game out here.
So
that
maybe
people
we're looking
playing,
at this
so
the wrong way. Maybe
whatever.
we need to go get a hotel.
Facts.
Can we get a hotel?
Over here.
Let's get one.
We need to look
It'll
into that.
be full of homeless people, and we just get that get back. No problem. Hey,
Hey.
next subject. What's this? Houston?
Oh, this is hilarious, man. Houston had a gun buyback program, right?
Houston
And-
says the Houston Democrats.
Yeah,
That's right.
They had a gun buyback program, right? And a guy decided to troll them. One man printed, so they were buying the guns for $50. This man printed $3 3D printed guns and sold them 62 guns and profited $2,900. Like, can you imagine how
that is
mad they were?
hilarious.
Look at the box. Dropped a big ass box of plastic guns off.
It got
Hey.
that. It got chipped off.
Chipped off. He made a profit of $47 per gun.
Hey
I'm
man,
not mad at him at all.
that's smart.
Nah.
That's
So-
very smart.
So they changed their policy since then. They not buying 3D guns. And you got to ask yourself this. Like this made me think about this question. Do you think criminals like Does that even work, the gun buyback program, in your opinion?
Man, anybody I know, they're not giving up their guns. Why?
Right.
That don't make no sense.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So I don't even think this stuff works. Like, I don't know who thinks of these solutions, but realistically, like, criminals, first of all, gun laws don't affect criminals. You know what I mean?
No.
So you got the strictest gun laws in the world if you want, but
it does not affect criminals.
Criminals not following the rules anyway. They're not going to Dick's or Big Five or Hunters to buy a weapon. You know what I'm saying? They're getting it off the black market to begin with. So that's not going to affect them. And that's probably taking guns. You got to think, to go to one of these places and turn in a weapon, you probably don't need it. For $50, that's not a lot of money. You know what I mean? Mm. So it's another one of those things where I think it's like for to show you doing something, but it's really not tackling the issue. If you really want guns off the street, this is not the way. And this dude, that's what he said when they asked him, like, the man that got to 2,900, he said, I just did that to teach them a lesson. Like, you wasted $1 million of the taxpayers' money. Right. And I'm going to get some of it back. Like, you know, and this is not the approach to take.
Because this is just a bunch, like you said, a bunch of hoorah.
Yeah.
This is just this is like a little appetizer. Keep you
you happy. Mike said we getting the 3D printer.
Yes.
Right.
Just to make you
Mike, I'm coming to the house. We're going to print up a whole bunch of them.
So we don't learn nothing else today. We need a hotel and a 3D printer.
3D printer.
Right. We about to get paid.
And you can get paid.
Mm-hmm.
Next subject.
Oh, man, okay.
Viola Davis.
I don't know if y'all seen this, man. She's getting some slack of her portrayal of Michelle Obama. Just look at her facial expressions, like, and they said she kind of overdid it with the, with the trying to mimic her.
Overdoing it.
Yeah,
she should have just stayed regular.
Yeah,
that'd have been better. Just make.
And they been going crazy.
Yo, that's terrible. She looked like a fool.
Oh, man, don't say that about Viola. I love Viola.
Listen, I love Viola.
I love Viola.
That looks silly as hell, dog.
That's just that right there. You haven't even seen the whole thing yet.
I don't need to. That shit man. Right there, if it look anything like that.
You prejudging. Don't do that.
Hey, is this not a clip? If it look anything remotely close to that, nigga, that's terrible.
Demonetized.
That's a real clip.
That's terrible.
Got the Barack in there, too.
We ain't getting no money today, y'all.
That's terrible.
Nah, we got all the way demonetized.
All the way.
That's terrible. My bad.
Next subject.
So, but I just want to say this. She did acknowledge that, hey, we are artists. We perform art. Every cut's not our best cut. Every movie's not going to be your best movie. She acknowledged that already, and she just said, like, the critics going too hard, though.
Man, she look like I know. Wanda right there.
Oh.
Okay, so.
Here we go.
His words.
She did admit this.
His words did not reflect everybody at this table.
No, it don't got to. That's me. I think she looked crazy. Somebody should have told her. Where's her agent, her homegirl? Like, why you doing your face like that? Just be regular.
Lynden.
No, somebody should have said something far before it got to this point.
I mean, just like Erica said, keep in mind I'm an artistry and I'm sensitive about my stuff. You know what I mean? Basically, like, you don't know what she was thinking, what was going through her mind. She was basically trying to do the best that she was trying to do.
Cousin,
good morning. She was doing the best that she was trying to do for that portrayal of Michelle. So
shout
I
out to my cousin. Just walked by.
Yeah. You got to basically give her props too, because not a lot of people are going to take on playing one of the biggest people in America. You know what I mean? Like Michelle Obama is a monumental, like.
If I'm Michelle, I'm gonna be mad about that. That's how I look.
I think it's just trying to
it's perspective.
Lynden.
Nah,
it's definitely perspective. Yes.
Next subject, please.
Hit the like button if you're listening.
Yeah.
We got
hit the
4
like
more
button,
minutes,
please.
y'all. We got 4.
Okay, last subject. Alex Jones, the conspiracy theorist,
InfoWars,
owner of InfoWars.
Bro got pay.
He was ordered to pay $49.3 million in punitive damages for the parents of one of the first graders killed in the 2012 Sandy Hook Elementary School massacre, and he called it a hoax. And
said the conspiracy theorist
said it was a false flag.
It a hoax.
And this is one of the first times that he's been held
Accountable.
financially
Yeah.
accountable. So, this is going back to that Nicki Minaj.
I thought it was Cardi B.
Cardi B. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, Cardi
yeah.
B case too, where the blogger had to pay her $2 million. So now it's setting the tone. We do have freedom of speech, but if you're out here defamation of character, saying things that are false and not true, they holding you accountable now. So I think that's going to change. You got to pay attention to things like this because moving forward, the internet's going to be a little different when it comes to just content and saying whatever. A lot of people, you go back, they're saying anything, any lies just to get likes and views, and it was virtually like unchecked. And now they like, no, that's a lot of money. And his company, mind you, he got the money to pay for it, but still,
Yeah, he got the bread.
$50 million is a big hit to say, look, you got to stop this. You know what I mean? Like he gets a lot of the stuff right, but like when you do this and they prove that he knew what he was doing, like they went and they got all his text messages and and that's just one family. So imagine all the other
value. It's shock value. People.
So the other
probably on the way
other
too.
Families could probably sue also.
Yeah, I think when this is all said and done, every family is gonna come for him now. That had a kid that
Can
passed.
you imagine that?
Passed
How hurtful
away.
that is, though. You know what I mean?
No, it
Something
is.
real happened, and then somebody's on a network saying that it didn't, and it was fake, and it was staged.
Exactly.
And all that,
Don't get me wrong. The money will never, cushion
Are
the wound. But
I'm just a little afraid
Gotta
that we're not gonna be able to say anything though. Like this is gonna still
but it's
freedom
not.
of speech about to be gone.
But it's a difference between freedom of speech and.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
Give us
we're not
one second.
we know
open
you
right
want your
now.
hair
Oh
cut.
my
Yeah.
God, man!
Oh, and that's your boy, huh?
Oh, my
that's,
God!
already-
that's the Riddler.
That boy already on him.
Yeah. Oh, your head.
That boy, look, he don't know what to look. He's
Harry, this-
energy gone.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all know I'm hot.
Energy.
Y'all
gone.
know I'm hot. Come on, man.
Harry, your little show up.
Oh yeah.
Hey, get your clippers.
Look, his whole thought gone. Everything. Look.
Yeah, I'm done.
Since he did it, this one particular client is
Hey,
firm, bruh.
Next time you do that, we just gonna pull a chair up for him, give him a mic.
Oh my God.
Why you in such a damn rush today?
That's so.
You ain't going nowhere. You ain't got nothing to do.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Shout out to Sean in the background.
Why you?
Yeah, Tiger Lily.
Tiger Lily in the building. Why you in such a damn rush?
You want to know why? He probably didn't get no gas in his car. That's why. He need gas in his car.
He want
That's what it
that
is.
natural shape.
Oh, he about to get a hell of a natural today. Y'all don't worry about it. He gonna get his today.
About to get that Jimmy got sold.
Y'all know not to get Jason
Customers
upset. Everybody
are
know don't get
always
Jason
right.
upset.
The customers are always right.
Always.
Not in my chair. Oh, that's over with.
Thanks for tapping in, y'all.
Yes.
Oh man,
Oh, we about to have fun right now. Y'all just wait.
it's
That's
going
the
up.
show.
It's going
Make
up.
sure you like, subscribe, and share.
It's going up.
It's still free.
It's going up.
Shout out to the regulars, Shonda, Mike, Damon, everybody. Live. Y'all been watching us since day
Yeah.
one.
Thank y'all.
Thank y'all.